I'm Jack Lane, joined by my colleague Vincent Hesbrick making his Power debut. Vince, it's a beautiful day for baseball here in Palm Springs.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's like 100 reasons why this game is good. I can think of 3. First of all, the American Legion is here. A ton of great charitable work that they're doing, particularly in this ballpark. Number 2, you've got some motorcycles right now out in right field. They've been patrolling around, but be excited how they incorporate themselves in the game. And of course, number 3, the matchup we have on our hands. Because the Power have won the last 3 championships in a row, and now they get to take on the team that they took down to get championship number 3 in the Pirates.
Yeah, it's the Inland Valley Pirates and the Palm Springs Power. Certainly not an easy matchup for the Power. What are you looking for out of Tyler Crawford as he hits the bump today to get the job done?
Well, I guess Tyler Crawford's a vet, so I wouldn't expect nerves to be too much of an issue, but you got to expect the Pirates are going to be extra fired up, especially on the heels of last year's loss. I mean, the last time the Pirates were in this building, that was Game 2 where they were walked off, and that led to the Power winning the championship. So obviously, you want redemption, you want to prove you still got it against a team that wants your back. So as long as he can settle in, do a good job in those early innings, I think he can really deliver some shutdown stuff.
And that was the problem for the Power at the beginning of the year, getting the job done early innings. We'll see if they can do it tonight. The lineup has been red hot. 6 of their last 8 games scoring runs in the double figures. So Tyler Crawford may not have to do much to get the win tonight. We'll see how he responds, and we'll see what the Power lineup can do to supply some run support for him, particularly early on. We got the national anthem coming up. After anthem, we'll have first pitch and lineups right here for you from Palm Springs Stadium. Palm Springs Stadium, where the motorcycles are still out in right field. You'll get to see them take off momentarily, but first, recognition to American veterans. Thank you for your service. The American Legion was out here today for the national anthem as the motorcycles peel out from right field towards third base gate. Vince, why don't you take us through the defensive lineup that's going to be out there for the Powers?
Sounds good. Not too many changes here. Like we said, Ryan Oakes will be on the mound. And the infield will be Cave Cerrone at third, Armando Cartleach is at Cleary tries to. Oh my goodness. Caden Richards at third. Trevor Banning at short. AJ Bianca at second. And Alexander Yasso at first. We got a fun story from him as we get going in this contest. Brett Williams is at catcher. The outfield. Uni Rodriguez, Jaden Sanchez, and Matthew King.
Yeah, so that's the defensive alignment for the Power. Here's their starting lineup. It'll be Sanchez, Richards, Holmes, the first three, followed by Williams, Manning, and Yasso, the middle of the order. And rounding it out will be Makate, Rodriguez, and Keenan. Here's the lineup for the Inland Valley Pirates. Armando Briesno, Jackson Gray, Mark DiCarlo, the first three. Jared Viramontes, Dane Cunningham, and Robert De La Torre, the middle of the order. And Kate Cerrone, Nate Aline, and Xavier Cadena, the last three in that order. On the hill today for the Power is going to be the right-hander, Tyler Crawford. We talked about him a little bit in the pregame events, but what are you looking for out of Crawford, particularly in this first inning?
Well, Crawford last time he was out had himself a really great showing. 5 innings, 1 run, and 2 strikeouts. Common a fastball, changeup, slider mix seems to be the word. So we know that he's got some great fastball. He can land that changeup, catch these batters off guard. He can knock out a ton of Ks.
With 5 innings in his last start, gave up 1 run and collected the pitch in quick. And he will face Armando Briesno. First. So Briesno steps in. It's a righty-righty matchup to get this game led off. And Crawford's first pitch is off the inside. So we are underway at Palm Springs Stadium a minute late. It's 7:01 Pacific time. Perfect night for baseball, Palm Springs, California. Beautiful night in the most beautiful state, in the most beautiful country. So beautiful all the way around as that one's left off the outside, 2-0. Vince, is this your first time in Palm Springs?
Well, I've been here for a while, but yeah, as you mentioned, it hasn't not exactly my first day here, but landed in Saturday, caught the rest of the Power game, made sure to get the flight down so I can make it in time. And yeah, just an incredible atmosphere we have here, a ton of great support from the fan base. And yeah, it's been a blast so far.
So ball 4, a 4-pitch walk from Crawford, not something you see from him often, but Briesno takes first, and that will bring up Jackson Gray. So Armando Briesno, the shortstop, leads off of first. And the first pitch to him is a called strike right on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Pitch right on the outside corner with a slider, 0-2. Quickly to Jackson Gray. Briesno still leads off of first. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the ground, fouled on the third base line and over towards the photo box. So 0-2 will do it again.
You can tell that Crawford is starting to settle in now. Already his best 3 located pitches.
Count checks on the run at first. Briesno back safely. Pitch. Throwing out towards right field. Makate moving over and battling the sun, and he makes the catch right next to the foul line. So
Makate made that one look easier than it was. You get a good jump. Return plays will be highlights for a lot of guys.
Makate, Highland, California native, went to Citrus Valley High School. His brother Chris is a professional MMA fighter. So here is Mark DiCarlo. And he looks at the first pitch, which is a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Did you say current MMA fighter?
Yes, his brother competes with an S currently in professional MMA. That one lined to right at Makate, who now backs up to step 2 and makes the catch. So an L9, great contact, but a hard way to go down for DiCarlo, and 2 more away for Jordan Viramontes.
Again, a play that maybe trickier than look. You can see Makate take a few steps in with his initial reaction.
I'm a family family setting. You know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here. Is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Ryan Oakes will take the mound for the Inland Valley Pirates. He'll face a tough power lineup, a soft-throwing lefty in Oakes. Vince, what does this power lineup have to do to be successful against him?
Well, they've had just great consistency in terms of offense. They're hitting .288 as a team, but what they've been especially great at is patience, getting on base at a 400 clip. So expect them to take a lot of pitches here. They're going to prove that Oakes can throw in the zone consistently before they start letting that bat off their shoulders.
Absolutely, and that's what this team has prided themselves on so much, is the plate discipline, and that's very important to manager Casey Dill, who's stressed in the early part of the season playing small ball. So Jaden Sanchez will lead off for the Power. Starting in center field tonight. Oakes
back in the lineup. Didn't play in game 2 versus the Bucks, but game 1 had himself a sac fly.
Old-timey baseball, swing and a miss, 0-2, sac fly. Something you don't see as much as you used to. Seemingly ever. R.J. Holmes. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We are aware of the situation and working on it, but that will put R.J. Holmes on base with 2 down. So here's Brett Williams, the power catcher, coming up for the first time in this game. Comes up with 2 down and a man leading off of first. Here's a first pitch swing into center field. Starting in now, coming all the way towards right field, Xavier Cedena to make the catch. The inning is over. It's the Pirates nothing, the Power nothing. We're still waiting on our first hit here at Palm Springs Stadium when we come back for inning number 2.
Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for. Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're a community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Quality first is quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for 2 or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Glove, and it scoops into right field. Running over to make the play, being Kina, but there will be no time to make a throw anywhere. Everybody will be safe. Hasso was right there, but it was shot so hard that it just bounced right off the glove of the first baseman. So now, back-to-back hits and 2 on here for Cade Cerrone.
You can see Alex punching that glove a little bit. Knew he probably should have had that one.
So here is Cerrone, the third baseman for the Pirates. Looking to get their revenge from the season ago. The pitch way off the inside. Pitch, towards third base and now retreats back to second. So one away here, a non-productive out. Nobody moves. And that brings up Nate Haline.
I think Cunningham in second, you talk about how no chance to take his roll off the bat. I think he was hungry to try and get home and then some bad score.
Pitch off the inside, so it's 1-0 to Haline. Cedena is on deck. One pitch, way inside, 2.
Last game, 5-3. Last 5 games before that, double-digit runs in each one. Chop over the third, long throw across, and a great throw gets out number 2. I think the umps are going to rule that first baseman was off the bag, so suddenly the bases are loaded. Wow.
So now the bases are loaded with only one away. So here is Xavier Cedena. So a base hit it'll be for Haline as everybody moves up 90 feet.
And that's going to go down as an error on Richards in the meantime.
So will be scored an error for Richards. And here is Cedena. First pitch off the inside, 1-0. Crawford delivers. A called strike, 1-1. A fastball right on the upper part of the zone. And a beautiful pitch it was to Cedena. Important to get the 9-hole hitter here. This is probably your best chance at a ground ball, Vince. So Crawford looking for that ground ball, and it's low and inside. Really nibbling towards the bottom of the zone.
And now it's the Pirates who are forcing the Power to throw some strikes consistently. Crawford's found himself behind in the count quite a bit here.
Yep, Crawford's got to come in, and unfortunately for the Bauer, Cedena knows it. And here is the 2-1 pitch, and a breaking ball flips the outer third, 2-2. Sparkling slider right there, just flipped over the outside corner. So, 2-strike count now. Crawford can go where he pleases. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. So in the dirt was that pitch. It looked to be a changeup. And going around was Cedena, couldn't help himself. So he becomes the second out of the inning. Crawford's first strikeout, and that flips the lineup over to Armando Briseño, who's walked in his first plate appearance. So here's the pitch, and it's off the outside. If you're just joining us, it is the top of the second inning. The bases are loaded for the Inland Valley Pirates. It's 0-0. Pirates and Power here. Tyler Crawford looking to escape a bases-loaded jam. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's off the outside, 2-0.
And it hasn't been the cleanest inning for the Power. We have seen an error. Also a roped line drive that popped off the glove of Alexander Yasso.
There's a 2-0 pitch, and he called strike. A big strike there. Had to come in on the 2-0 pitch. Surprised that Briseño didn't even look like he wanted to swing at that one. Crawford's 2-1. Swinging a line shot, but foul off to the right side. So 2-2 with 2 down, as my good buddy Ethan Oliveras would say. Deuces wild here in the top of the second inning.
What card game is that?
Beats me. Any of them.
You're just stealing it?
I'm just stealing his line. Here's a 2-2 pitch off the outside, so Crawford runs the count full.
Like we said, it hasn't been a perfect inning for the Power, but you got a guy in a full count. Runner's going to be on the move. You just need one pitch to get it done.
So everybody will be on the move. They all go. Here's a pitch. Ooh, just off the outside, ball 4. And with that, the Inland Valley Pirates take a 1-0 lead.
Now batting number 20, Jackson Gray.
So an RBI walk, his second walk of the day for Briseño. And that will bring up Jackson Gray, the catcher, who is 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one a called strike on the outer third, 0-1. To Jackson Gray. A 1 pitch. Off the outside, 1-1. Crawford working quickly, deals, line shot up the middle, caught by Trevor Banning. That's a huge put out to get out of this inning with only 1 run allowed. So the Pirates load him up, get a walk, but do not score further. The power trail the Pirates. It's 1-0 here from Palm Springs Stadium. We go to the last of the second after a quick break.
Jessup Auto Plaza has been proudly serving the Coachella Valley since 1938 as your trusted family-owned auto destination. Now, electrify your drive with the Valley's most extensive range of electric vehicles. Drive the Chevrolet Blazer, Equinox, Silverado, the powerful GMC Hummer, Sierra, and the distinctive Cadillac Lyriq. Silent power, bold performance. Electrify your drive. Jessup Auto Plaza. Since 1938, the EV brands you love, the family you trust.
Hey, Coachella Valley, Patrick Summers here, General Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Spring is here and summer is right behind it. Don't get caught with a broken air conditioning system. Call us now. Let us get a tune-up done. We're offering a special for $79. It comes with a seasonal guarantee. Call our team today. Get yourself scheduled before the heat hits. Be proactive, not reactive. Go ahead and book at callthegeneral.com or call our offices and we'll get you taken care of.
Welcome back to beautiful Southern California for another great day of baseball. It's the Pirates and the Power, and leading off the inning for the Power is Trevor Banning. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed much. It's 1-0 Pirates here, bottom 2. I'm Jack Lennon, joined by Vincent Hesprick. Vince, what has stood out to you about Ryan Oakes' first inning so far?
Well, for Oakes, I mean, it was clear that the Pirates, or pardon me, the Power were going to make him throw strikes like we mentioned before. And you got 2 backwards Ks to get it going, striking out both Sanchez and Richards. So R.J. Holmes drew a walk, but then a Brett Williams flyout sent us to the second. I feel like that this offense for the Power are going to be a little settled in now.
That one fouled back, so Banning in a 1-1 count. On deck, Alex Hasso. So back-to-back lefties against the left-handed arm of Ryan Oakes. And in the hole is Makate, another lefty. So we got 3 lefties here in the inning, and that's a called strike 2, 1-2.
Fun moment for Banning here. Played in his first game of the year back on Saturday.
Banning takes, down low, 2-2.
And I really don't envy Casey Dill. Obviously, you got 9 guys in the lineup, 42 on the roster. Everyone's going to get their chance. Got to make the most of it.
There's a 2-2 pitch, and Banning fighting fouls it off to the left side, not a play. So 2-2 it will remain to the leadoff man of the second inning, Trevor Banning. And here's a 2-2 pitch from Oakes, and it's up high, 3-2. So Banning really battling here. He's worked the count full. Three-two pitch. Swinging a high looper out towards right center field. This one's got a chance to drop. And it does, in between the right fielder and center fielder, and it bobbles around a little bit, picking it up the right fielder in DeCarlo. The throw to third. There will be no throw. And into third with a sliding triple is Trevor Banning. So a runner in scoring position for Alex Hasso, and the tying run is now 90 feet away for the Power.
And you love to see that from Banning. When you're a guy who's not getting reps constantly, when you get that chance, sometimes you want to be a version of yourself that's not true to the player that got you to that position. But he stayed patient, fouled off a bunch of pitches, and then lined one into the gap out in right center.
That was a professional hitter approach. That one is skied into right. Will it be deep enough? DeCarlo gets under it, makes a catch. And the Power, just like that, situational hitting at a peak, have scored the tying run. So it's Hasso on the first pitch, getting a sacrifice fly, and this game is tied.
Sure, Alex loved to drive in an RBI in his first at-bat since he had some big news.
Yeah, he's got it engaged yesterday. Some big news for Alex Hasso. Congratulations to you and the new missus. The Power family is super excited for Mr. and Mrs. soon-to-be Mrs. Hasso. As Makate, the switch hitter, steps in. He takes a first pitch hack. It's 0-1.
You got to think there's some pressure on Alex. First game since the big news. You got to show out, right?
You got to. There's no other option. I feel like if you don't, it's a little bit for his fiance, like, well, am I the problem? Here's the 2-0 pitch, and there's a called strike. So it's 2-1 to Makate. But in all seriousness, congratulations to
yeah, double back.
The newly engaged couple as Makate takes way off the outside. This one kicks off the backstop. It's 3-1.
Makate's got a 5-game hit streak going. Had a pinch hit double versus the Bucks in game 1.
And Makate hitting right at 229 with 11 RBIs on 1 homer. And the pitch to him. Ball 3, so a 3-1 count for Makate. Favorable hitters count here. Lefty-righty matchup with the switch hitter Makate. On deck is Junior Rodriguez, and a foul tip into the glove. Strike 3. So Makate down on strikes. 2 down here in the inning. And Junior Rodriguez will come up.
And that's already 3 strikeouts for Oaks. He's had some serious swing and miss stuff.
Here comes Rodriguez. He's hitting right at 300, but an on-base percentage of .481. There's a pitch to Rodriguez from Oaks and a called strike, 0-1.
Speaking of 5-game hit streaks, Rodriguez had his snapped in game 1 versus the Buccaneers. Still hitting 300, like you said, over the 6 games he's played.
It's a called strike, 0-2 to Juni Rodriguez. Left-handed outfielder. So 0-2 with 2 down here. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Oaks. Rodriguez takes, strike 3 called. So Oaks strikes out a pair for the second straight inning. The Power do tie it on a triple and a sacrifice fly from Alex Hasso. We go to the top half of the third. It's 1-1. The Power and the Pirates all tied up right here from Palm Springs Stadium.
For 20 years, our family's mission has been simple. It all starts at Stuffed, where exceptional service meets bold flavors. Every crust, a masterpiece. Cocktails crafted to perfection in an atmosphere that brings family and friends together. Stuffed pizza, dine-in or takeout. Savor and enjoy at our 2 locations. Quality, service, family legacy, it all starts at Stuffed.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun creations like ice cream nachos and the cotton candy burrito. For a limited time, come in and try your luck. Any soft serve that weighs exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shakes in Palm Springs and Cathedral City facing the Mary Pickford. Franchise opportunities available too. Monster Shakes, a delicious mess.
Top three here in beautiful Southern California. That gorgeous American flag waving to its right side. So the wind blowing as always here at Palm Springs Stadium out from left field into right field. And we are here, top of the third. Tyler Crawford out for his third inning of work, and he will face Mark DiCarlo, who's 0 for 1 with a line out, and DiCarlo lines the first pitch foul.
I couldn't help but notice we had the advertisement for Monster Shakes. You know, I watched a lot of the broadcast before I got to Palm Springs to get myself acclimated with the team, and I saw that advertisement, so I decided to go to the Monster Shakes website. I saw there was a shake called the Oreo Coma.
Ooh. Sounds dangerous.
Well, yeah, I wanted to ask, is that like medically induced?
It could be. There's a swing and a miss. It's nothing in two. What is in the Oreo Coma?
I mean, it seems like Oreos across the board. Not that it wouldn't be worth it either way. I mean, I am fired up to get my hands on that sucker.
We'll have to go on our next day off. You and me, Vince. We'll go get a monster shake.
Do it, man.
0-2 pitch from Tyler Crawford to DiCarlo. Low in the dirt, 1-2.
And I saw they got that promotion where if it weighs exactly 16 ounces, you get it for free. I mean, would you take the time to try and time it up and make it exactly that amount? Or
is that for frozen yogurt or for a milkshake?
Yeah, that's frozen yogurt. Thank you.
I think the risk is too large because that's a lot of froyo. That's a pound as that one's fouled off. Can only imagine how many calories that might entail. I don't know if I'd want to take the risk because I would get greedy and go well over and go, oh, no, it's over 16 ounces. What a shame. Swinging a ground ball up the middle and a base hit as it gets by Bianchina. Are you a big frozen yogurt guy, Vince?
Oh, yeah. If it's got sugar in it, I love it. I think it's a little easier, though, because I think it includes, like, the cup it's in as well, so that takes a little off. I mean, it's just whatever, whatever headcanon you can use to justify it. If it's there, I'll use it.
Favorite flavor of ice cream / frozen yogurt, either one.
Mint chocolate chip. What about you?
You said mint chocolate chip?
Yeah.
Same here.
Let's go, man.
I knew we'd get along. So here is Viramontes. Jordan Viramontes is 0 for 1 with a ground out to second. And he takes a first pitch rip and fouls it back. 0-1. So the leadoff man has reached in all 3 innings for the Pirates. They were able to bring him around in inning number 2. We'll see if they can do it again to take that lead right back.
It was fun to see the juxtaposition in styles across the inning.
That one lined in the left field base hit. So Viramontes is aboard and quickly 2 on here and maybe some trouble brewing for Tyler Crawford, Vince.
Yeah, and it continues. I mean, the Pirates, they brought themselves 7 to the plate last inning. And it was funny that, the Power immediately match it by doing it, the way you bring 4 up, right? Triple, sac fly, and you get it done that way. So, I mean, it's just a matter of not how, but how many. That said, when you're the Pirates right now and you're stacking base runners like this, you're putting extra pressure on your pitcher, getting the bullpen right away, and you get yourself a serious chance at a crooked number here.
There's a first pitch strike to Dane Cunningham. Cunningham has scored the lone run for the Pirates on a leadoff single in the top half of the second inning. Here's a pitch, swinging a line drive up the middle. Coming in to make the play, Banning throws to first in plenty of time, but both runners move up, so a productive out for Cunningham. And now 2 runners in scoring position for Rob De La Torre. So De La Torre, he's got a base hit in this game. Already a knock for him, and he takes off the inside. It's 1-0. De La Torre was part of that big second inning rally, which only ended up plating 1 run. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's downstairs, 2-0. I've been to some pretty beautiful stadiums, Vince, but these palm trees are hard to beat. It's called strike. Desert mountains, palm trees, American flag. What do you think?
Well, I'm from Wisconsin, so this seems more equivalent to Mars for me. I mean, when I first got off the plane, I saw the mountains. I thought they were clouds.
Here's the 2-1, and it's down low, 3-1.
But I'm not going to let myself take for granted, how special it is, because, sometimes you see a cool sunset in the Midwest, but the mountains, they're always there, and they're always consistently breathtaking.
3-1, down low, not even close. So ball 4 to De La Torre. He takes the walk, and the bases are loaded for the second straight inning. Here's Cade Cerrone. So Williams going to go have a word with his pitcher. And Vince, Crawford's gotten himself into some early trouble here in this game.
Yeah, you're right. And it's worth mentioning that last outing he had was so terrific. Just the 5 innings, 1 run allowed. It's not like it was similar to this one where it was a bunch of base runners. I mean, he had 6 hits allowed, but really that's a reasonable whip to have. I mean, you're already up to, by my math here, 7 base runners.
Correct.
In the last 2 innings.
It's tough to win ball games that way. We'll see if Crawford can get out of it again. And here's the first pitch, and it's poured in on the outside corner for a called strike. There's a ground ball to short, and it's dropped by Banning. Boy, could have been the double play that the power needed to get out of this inning. Instead, it's a error by Banning that allows a run to come across. Everybody is safe. And the second error for the power in this game as their early season struggles in the field come back to haunt them again here.
And I want to give some credit to Viramontes there. I think he might have knew what he was doing. That ball was hit right at him as he was running to third. And so kind of a late hop, almost like pulling back the curtain to reveal it to Trevor Banning at short. Just less time to make that adjustment on an inopportune hop.
So Nate Helene up for the second time. He reached on an error in his first appearance, and now he's quickly behind 0-2. So 1 away. Crawford looking for the ground ball that he just got. Maybe a second chance might get it done this time. Turns and fires, and this one is looped into left field. Moving over is Makate. He makes the catch, but a run will come in on the sac fly, and it's 3-1 Pirates. So Helene with a productive at-bat. He gets the run batted in, and that will bring up the 9-hole hitter, Xavier Cedena, with 2 men on, a runner on second, a runner on first.
This has been a great bounce-back game so far for the Pirates. Yesterday they lost 5-4 to the legends of the Inland Valley League.
There's a first pitch strike to Cedena.
And the Pirates were held scoreless the final 4 innings by the Legends' pen. First game of the year, Pirates fell 3-11 to the Buccaneers, who the Power just swept. Like we said, championship rematch.
A 1 pitch rolled foul off to the right side near the Pirates dugout. It's 0-2. So Crawford a strike away from getting out of this inning.
And sometimes when you're a team where you know that your talent is above what your record currently stands at, sometimes it takes a big stage like this to get that best back out of you.
We'll see if they get the best out of Crawford here. 0-2. The pitch rolled foul. So fighting to stay alive is Cedena. And he does just that. It remains 0-2. Pirates looking to make this a really big inning with a base hit. Here it is. 0-2 pitch. Rolled foul. He's tailed 3 balls foul over towards his own dugout now. Really fighting in this plate appearance. It's a 5-pitch 0-2 count. We're about to get the 6th pitch of the at-bat.
If I'm Crawford, I'm just going to keep on going outside the zone if you've got a guy who's going to swing at 3 straight 0-2 pitches.
Absolutely. We'll see where Crawford goes here. 0-2. 2 down. 2 men on. Got him swinging. So Crawford gets out of the inning, limits the damage to 2. But the Pirates take the lead right back. It's 3-1. Pirates over the Power. We go to the last of the third when we come back here from Palm Springs Stadium.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Hamburgers, all about.
Thank you for calling the Sandwich Spot. Is this a sandwich emergency? It's a sandwich emergency!
Great sandwiches made with love. The Sandwich Spot. Love all, feed all. Located in downtown Palm Springs inside of the Henry Frank Arcade.
Jessup Auto Plaza has been proudly serving the Coachella Valley since 1938 as your trusted family-owned auto destination. Now, electrify your drive with the Valley's most extensive range of electric vehicles. Drive the Chevrolet Blazer, Equinox, Silverado, the powerful GMC Hummer, Sierra, and the distinctive Cadillac Lyriq. Silent power, bold performance. Electrify your drive. Jessup Auto Plaza. Since 1938, the EV brands you love, the family you trust.
So here is AJ Bianchina. He steps in for the first time. The 9-hole hitter for the Power tonight. He's hit all over this lineup. 9, 1, 2, 6. And he's succeeded in every spot that he's been in. He takes the first pitch low. It's 1-0 to AJ Bianchina, the switch-hitting middle infielder.
And pretty clear what Bianchina's role is.
Skies this one out to right. DiCarlo makes the catch, one away.
That's a big first out to get. Bianchina, we're going to talk about how 12-0 on stolen bases so far this year. You could tell that was kind of the strategy for the Power lineup. Get that secondary leadoff guy aboard. I mean, that would have been a big spark plug for the offense. Instead, another great at-bat for Brian Oakes.
So Oakes has retired all but 2. Here's the first pitch to Sanchez, all but 3. Base hit into left field for the right-handed batter. And he goes after the first pitch. He liked the first pitch. He went after it, and he got a favorable result. And that'll bring up the Power RBI leader, Caden Richards, with a man leading off of first. Favorable lefty-righty matchup here for Richards, trying to do some damage.
Yeah, Richards finished up his first year of U of Nevada, Las Vegas. Red-shirted.
First pitch to Richards is shot to left, but right at De La Torre, 2 down. So very quick work so far in this inning from Oakes. He has thrown 3 pitches across 3 batters, and he's got 2 down and a man on first. So here's R.J. Holmes, the University of Virginia product, UVA. Got a great program over there. The first pitch is a chasing swing and a miss.
And he has, to this point, the best game, maybe by any player across the entire league.
Here's throw down a second on the steal attempt, and Sanchez is safe.
And Holmes is the guy you want. Runner in scorer's position. We mentioned that special game he had 6 for 6, a double, a triple, 4 RBIs earlier this year. He's no flash in the pan either. Obviously, you have a game like that, it's going to beef your numbers up quite a bit. But for both in that game and this season, Holmes has been really special.
Now Oakes steps off. Holmes now an RBI opportunity with a man off of second, and Sanchez with good speed. Base hit will get that second run across. Here's the pitch from Oakes to R.J. Holmes. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Ryan Oakes, and Holmes goes down swinging. The inning is over. We go to the top half of the 4th. It's still the Pirates 3, the Power 1 at Palm Springs Stadium.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and many other programs that improve our daily lives. To learn why short-term rentals are a grand slam for the home team, visit onecv.org.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Connor Wild making his debut for the Palm Springs Power on the mound, a 6'7" lefty. Vince, what do you got on Connor Wild?
Well, he's making his debut, like you said, for the Power. This is going to be a big opportunity for him. And really, the Power down 3-1 right now. When you consider the fact that Tyler Crawford faced 18 total batters over the course of 3 innings. If you just hear that number on its own, you probably think, oh man, this could be a blowout right now. But instead, just a 2-run game. So a fun opportunity to throw some big innings and potentially or to win his debut.
Yeah, Wild trying to keep this lead exactly where it is. We're breezing through this game. We're through 3. It's only 46 minutes after first pitch, so just about on a 2-hour and 15-minute pace. Vince, that's about as long as a PSCL game. Day 11 of the PSCL tomorrow morning. I believe you'll be along for one of those broadcasts.
Oh, yeah, I'm fired up.
So here's the first pitch from Wild, and it's a big swing and a miss from Armando Braceno, who steps in for the 3rd time. He has already walked twice, and one of them for an RBI.
And I'm really glad that I get to be here past when the July 4th game happens, because PSCL's done July 8th, I believe.
That's correct.
And July 4th, that's the game I wanted to see most. You get to see the PSCL All-Stars take on the Power.
I will be along for that game. 0-2 from Wild to Braceno, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with the off-speed pitch. Braceno was way out in front, and he just waved and caught a bunch of nothing. So, one away here quickly, and an impressive first at-bat for Connor Wild.
Yeah, welcome to the Power. Connor Wild, first at-bat, gets a strikeout against the leadoff guy, someone who reached base safely previous 2 at-bats.
And grinded out those 2 at-bats. He went down on 3 pitches in this one, as that one is out wide to Jackson Gray, the catcher. Gray's 0-2. 1-0 pitch to Gray. Wild works quickly. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Wild, those tall socks. So familiar of some of the zanier baseball players we've seen over the years. Reminds me a bit of Hunter Pence. 1 out, 1-1 pitch from Wild to Gray, and it's off the outside with a fastball, 2-1.
I don't think you want to be talking about your Giants right now, man.
Yeah, it seems like there's just a lot of things not working so well over there in San Francisco. Just about 7 hours north of here. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a line shot foul over our heads and into Sunrise Park. 2-2.
Well, you talk about the high socks. I mean, you got to also have your pants pulled up to reveal that, right? We could have some hidden high sockers lurking among us here.
I'm sure we do. That one up the middle. Bianchina tried to cut it off, but it got underneath his glove for a base hit. So Gray is aboard for the first time, and that brings up Mark DiCarlo. DiCarlo's 1 for 2 with a base hit and a run scored.
Yeah, that'll rightfully go down as a hit for Jackson Gray. I mean, even if you get a glove on that one, that's just so tough moving away to deliver that throw. Great job by Bianchina, though, getting a glove on that one.
Yeah, that's a base hit. No way around it. Here is Mark DiCarlo, the lefty, right fielder today for the Pirates, and he takes a healthy hack at this first pitch and catches nothing but air. 0-1.
Attention fans, American Legion members will be walking around the stadium collecting donations for a down rider, and if you can spare anything, that would be appreciated.
0-1 with one out. A man off of first is Gray, the catcher. Here it is, the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, could be a pair. Banning gets it, steps on the bag, throws to first for 2, not in time. So the throw was in the dirt. They do get the lead runner, and it was a really tough play. Bianchina could not get over to cover because he would have cut off Banning's route to second. And the relay back to Hasso could not beat the hustling right fielder down the line. So it will go down as a 6 unassisted fielder's choice.
You kind of read my mind on that one. Kind of a bizarre sequence. Not often you see a shortstop have to kind of reverse backwards after touching second.
There's a first pitch on the outer third for a called strike to Jordan Viramontes. Viramontes is 1 for 2 with a base hit. And despite all those batters faced, for Tyler Crawford, not one extra base hit. So those runs were just small ball, get on base any way you can, as this one's fouled off.
Yeah, Power getting overpowered with their own strategy.
Death by a million paper cuts, as this one is now an 0-2 count to Viramontes.
That obviously has a psychological advantage as well, just knowing that there's 3 guys staring you down at all times on the base paths.
Well, there's one here with 2 down for Wild, and this one left off the outside. Good 0-2 pitch, 1-2.
I think Wild can feel good about all the at-bats he's had. I mean, the lone hit in the inning being kind of a slow roller. I mean, so far he's came in and has done his job. But we've seen the Pirates stack base runners. 1-2. You want to try and get this guy down and give your offense another chance here.
Now Connor Wild throws the ball away after a short discussion with field umpire Wyatt Ellis. Maybe that ball didn't have enough strikes left in it. 1-2, the count to Jordan Viramontes. DiCarlo leads off of first with 2 down. The pitch, swinging a fly ball out towards center field, moving back quickly. Jaden Sanchez, and he's not going to get to it. It'll play one hop onto the warning track. Coming around third and scoring is DiCarlo. So Viramontes has got an RBI double. It's 4-1 Pirates.
And that was a really hard hit ball. We know it's a wood bat league. This was metal. That would probably be going over the wall. Hit it really well in the perfect positioning as well. I thought that Sanchez was going to be able to get that one at first, but just kept on twisting. We got that wind going from left to right, and that ball found itself placed perfectly in between the 2 outfielders.
Yeah, Sanchez started off running at about 75%. You'd think he probably got a chance to get this one, and then as soon as he really had turned his back completely to the infield and started to lunge into a full sprint, the ball just kept carrying and falling quickly. So here is Dane Cunningham, and he rolls this one off to the left and foul. So 0-1 to Cunningham with a man off of second, 2 down, and Wild can't escape the slight jam. A man on first, 2 down, and an RBI double. This one's shot into left center field. Sanchez coming over to his right. He makes a sliding catch. What a catch by Jaden Sanchez. So can't get the first one, but gets the second one and saves a run for sure. Now it is 4-1 Pirates. We go to the last half of the 4th. It'll be the middle of the order coming up for the Power when we come back.
Quality first is quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for 2 or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Ryan Oakes will return for the last of the fourth, and understandably so. He's got 4 strikeouts through 3 innings of work so far in this one. What has gotten him going so well, Vince?
I could be wrong. I think he might actually have 5 strikeouts so far. I mean, he has just been stacking them up, and no matter what the Power are doing, it just hasn't worked so far in offense. They got themselves the sac fly in the second. I mean, that's Bailey also had a runner in scores position, but I mean, we talk about how the Power are so great at not striking out, very low strikeout percentage, and the fact that these hitters have been consistently fooled by these off-speed pitches. I mean, it goes to show this has really been a strong showing from Oakes so far.
So here is Brett Williams, and he takes the first pitch for a called strike on the outer third, 0-1. Middle of the order for the Power, 4-5-6. It's where the Power lies. So they need some production here in the last of the fourth as Williams fouls this one back. It's 0-2. Wind starting to pick up, blowing from left to right. Usually we see a slight desert breeze, but tonight it's really getting going out there in the outfield. Advantage left-handed hitters. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's way upstairs, 1-2. One-two pitch, swinging a line shot to right. DiCarlo will not get there. Base hit for Brett Williams. So Power get the leadoff man aboard for the second time in this game. And the last time they did, they were able to score a run, but that'll bring up the man who scored that lone run for the Power, Trevor Banning, who tripled in the second inning. So Banning, 1-for-1 with a triple, a run scored on the sacrifice fly by Hasso. Oakes delivers, and a healthy rip there, 0-1 to Trevor Banning.
Yeah, similar to the rip that got him a triple last inning. Or last time up, pardon me.
4 runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Pirates. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Power. Swinging a high fly ball, foul down the left field line and into the bleachers, out of play amongst the spectators. 0-2. That evening breeze feels great, partner.
Oh, yeah. Or is that just the fan I set up in here?
Could be the fan, and I thank you for doing that because although it's more pleasant at night than it is during the PSCL, it's still a little bit warm for my taste. 0-2 pitch to Trevor Banning. And called strike 3 right there on the outer third with a slider. So the 6th strikeout of the day for Ryan Oakes. Banning the victim this time.
And 4 of those 6 backwards Ks as well.
Pretty crazy stuff. Here's Hasso, the right-hander, with Makate, the switch hitter, on deck. A man off of first. 1 away here. Last of the fourth. 4-1 Pirates. Pitch. Up and away, 1-0.
Hasso's had a really strong season. 1 of his last 7, but still hitting .407 on the year. Last season at Whittier College hit .344.
Pitch. Called strike right in there.
And before his collegiate career, just an incredible high school career. Played high school ball at Maywood Center for Enriched Studies. Won, deep breath, Rookie of the Year, MVP, Pitcher of the Year, first team All-Southern League.
So you're telling me this guy's pretty good. Let's pitch up and away again, 2-1.
No, it's rare to see a guy who didn't have a spectacular high school career still playing here with the power, but yeah. Doesn't hurt when you're absolutely dominant.
2-1 pitch. And a called strike, 2-2. This guy's had a good week. Getting engaged, playing baseball, living in Palm Springs. What more could you ask for? 2-2 pitch from Oaks, and it's way off the outside, 3-2.
Like we said, Yassel's probably extra dialed up.
Sure
Last at bat, got a sac fly, lone RBI for the power.
Sure has been so far this season. 3-2 pitch with one away. A man leading off of first is Williams. Here it is, and it's up high. So the power starting to show a little more patience at the plate. 2 men on now for the switch-hitting right fielder, Makate.
And I can tell you right now, Makate's had a strong season, but the other day he had a really rough day, and it had nothing to do with his performance on the diamond. Makate finished his senior year at Whittier, and he said that the athlete he most admires, just like on the blurb on his college page, Aaliyah Loperia. And of course, Loperia just upset at UFC 250 at the White House, lost his undefeated 17-0 record.
Pretty crazy stuff. That one's high. It's 1-1 to Makate.
Was that 37-year-old Justin Gagey, I believe?
That
Got
would
the big
be
upset
correct.
win.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a big UFC guy, but I saw that one pop up.
1-1 pitch to Makate. Called strike 2 on the outer third, 1-2. So it's Williams off of second, Hasso off of first, Makate at the dish, Rodriguez on deck. 1-2 with one away here, last of the fourth. 4-1 Pirates. Makate gets back into that deep squat, awaits the pitch, and takes just off the outside, 2-2. That is a pitch right there. That's one of the main reasons I am not a great baseball player. There is no way I could lay off of that fastball right, maybe a half inch off the outside. 2-2 pitch is a similar one, 3-2.
I thought it was your general lack of athleticism preventing that.
That could also be it. I mean, you know, I think as I got older, I started to reach higher levels of competition where people could just outrun me, and that was it. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards the hole. Base hit to left field. Williams will get the stop sign at third. But Makate comes through, and the bases are now loaded with just one out for Junie Rodriguez.
Now batting number 23, Junie Rodriguez.
Rodriguez struck out looking last time up. Big spot here. Bases loaded, one out.
Got an on-base percentage above 470 on the season, so a walk would get the job done here, would bring in a run. And Rodriguez 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Can't have that here. No strikeouts, no ground balls. Rodriguez takes the first pitch and fouls it off to the left side. Out of play amongst the fans. That one was close.
Nothing like the jump scare foul ball.
It looks a lot slower from the broadcast booth than I'm sure it does when it's heading right for your nose. Although we had one pop in here the other day. My colleague Sam Egan brought it back to our room at the Resort Club Trinidad as this one has popped up on the infield. Coming in to make the catch, the third baseman, Cerrone, 2 down. So a non-productive out there for Rodriguez. The pop-out acts as an effective strikeout, and here comes A.J. Bianchina.
Bianchina, he's been one of the most productive players on this power team. He's hitting in the 9 spot. We've seen him lead off for the most part this season. And this is why he's in this spot in the lineup. Get him opportunities like this. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Bianchina hitting right at 268, and he goes after the first pitch and fouls it off to the right side, not a play. 0-1.
He gets on base at a 388 clip, though.
So 0-1 to the switch-hitting middle infielder, A.J. Bianchina. The pitch from Oaks is chipped foul on a check swing, 0-2. So Bianchina is going to have some work to do here. Quickly behind 0-2 with 2 down. Oaks can expand the zone wherever he wants.
Yeah, I think that up and in pitch might have got it on the handle.
Whatever it was, wherever it was, it certainly didn't look comfortable for Bianchina. 0-2 pitch. Off the outside, 1-2. To the switch hitter, A.J. Bianchina. Bianchina's OPS just right below 800 on the season. He's had a good year. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Bianchina down on strikes. The Power strand 3 and a scoreless bottom of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. It's 4-1 Pirates here at lovely Palm Springs Stadium.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. Jack Glennon, Vincent Hesprick here on the call. Rob De La Torre will take the first AB against Connor Wild in his second inning of work. It's a lefty-lefty matchup, and the first pitch is poured in with a fastball for a called strike.
De La Torre, he's reached safely. Both at bats. Had a hit back in the second, walked in the third.
Pretty good pitch, called a ball, 1-1. Just 1-1 pitch, grounded to second. High hopper for Bianchina, throws to Hasso in time to catch a bustling De La Torre. So 1 away here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up Cade Cerrone. He's flown out and reached on an error.
Now batting number 3, Cade Cerrone.
First pitch to Cerrone off the inside, 1-0. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, 1-1. Two and 1 to Cerrone. Partner, you mentioned you're from Wisconsin. I know you got the Brewers out there, but Is baseball, collegiate baseball, a big deal in Wisconsin?
Yeah, got the Dairyland Collegiate League. Fun follow.
2-1 pitch, called strike.
And I don't want to, sell out my hometown here, but I can just tell that the quality of play here in this league. You can feel that it's a notch above California. A lot of great baseball talent.
Absolutely, all up and down the state. Even some of the smaller schools, this one's fouled back. Even some of the smaller schools in the state. Think of a Cal State Fullerton, which was the home to Matt Chapman. Obviously, UCLA, known for its great program, USC. But Cal Poly had a good run in the college NCAA tournament. There's a 2-2 pitch. That one off the outside, 3-2.
And you know that my Wisconsin Badgers, very notorious in the baseball circles, only Big Ten team without a college baseball program.
Wow. Pretty crazy to think about. Especially for such a sports-stacked school. You think
Yep.
guys across all different sports. There's a 3-2 pitch, line back, and if not for the netting, would have been headed right for us. So 3-2 will remain. I mean, you think of Wisconsin, and you think of guys like Russell Wilson, Melvin Gordon. They've had all sorts of great talent. They were a number 5 seed in the NCAA men's basketball tournament this year. Obviously losing to
Don't want to talk about
Flynn
it.
Clayman and High Point University. 3-2 pitch, swinging a poke shot, foul out of play. But it's a very sports-rounded school.
Yeah, both hockey programs made the national championship. But, yeah, I mean, baseball, just the best sport in the world. Do have a softball program. Made the national tournament.
Check swing, did he go? He did not. Ball 4. I mean, that basketball program, despite the tough end of the season, nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, there's
Greg
some
Gard
shame
has built a good program over there in Wisconsin. And if I'm not mistaken, Vince, you did your studies at the University of Wisconsin.
Sure did.
So here is Nate Helene. And he goes after the first pitch and fouls it back, 0-1. And a swing and a miss, 0-2. So Helene has got his work cut out for him. Quickly behind here, 0-2 against Connor Wild. Wild's 0-2 pitch, lined up the middle, could be a pair. Banning takes it to second himself for one. Back to Hasso at first for the double play. So we go to the last of the 5th. We're halfway through this ball game. It's 4-1 Pirates here at Palm Springs Stadium.
To take a moment to recognize all active duty military members and veterans.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and to
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium here. The score 4 for the Inland Valley Pirates, 1 for the Palm Springs Power. Rare that we see the Power trailing in this ballpark. As Jaden Sanchez steps in for the third time, he's 1 for 2 with a base hit, a strikeout, and a steal, and he takes down low here, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Just low, 2-0 from Ryan Oakes, who's still in the game. 7 strikeouts across 4 innings of work, just 1 earned run, and if he gets through this, could qualify for the win. 2-0 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up just behind the infield, scooting into shallow right. Helene makes the catch, 1 away. And that's been the day for the top of the power order today, Vince.
Well, it's been the day for just about the entire order here. But it really is just a testament to the job that Brian Oakes has done. I mean, you talked about how he's in line for the win right now. Obviously, ton of ball game left with an offense like the Power that before last game had 5 straight performances of double-digit runs.
Richards goes the other way and hits one high in the air, deep, and gone. So Richards shows off the Power, his 3rd home run of the year, and the Power cut into the deficit. It's 4-2 on the solo shot from Caden Richards.
And what a swing way back, and it's worth noting that right field post in this stadium, notoriously very deep, 350 feet. But he got all of it, and the Power cut into the deficit.
So a towering drive the other way for Richards. He loves to go the other way.
Yep, 3rd homer of the year.
Puts the Power right back in this game. It's 4-2, and that will bring up R.J. Holmes, the UVA product of the ACC, and he takes off the outside for ball 1. UVA, another great baseball program and a great basketball program as well. Ryan Odom, in his first year with the Cavaliers, lost to the Tennessee Volunteers in round 2 of the NCAA tournament as a 3 seed, but a overall very successful season for them as Holmes now finds himself in a 2-0 count. Pitch right down the middle, strike 1. And interestingly enough, Ryan Odom was the coach of the UMBC Retrievers when they beat the Virginia Cavaliers as a number 16 seed. Bit of a full circle moment there. As Holmes,
usually it goes, if you can't beat him, join him.
2-2 to Holmes. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Oakes, and it's up high, 3-2. And a swing and a miss. So Holmes down on strikes for the 2nd straight plate appearance, and that will bring up Williams, who singled in his last AB and was
number 19, Brett Williams.
Earlier a flyout victim to center field. So Oakes 1 out away from qualifying for the win. And a 4-2 ball game here. Bottom 5, and Williams takes upstairs 1-0. No action in the Power bullpen, so it looks like Connor Wild will come out for a 3rd inning of work. 1-0 pitch is lined down the right field line, foul. 1-1 now to Brett Williams. One pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. So Williams will take a timeout, have a word with himself. With 2 down and 2 strikes, now steps back in to face Oakes, who has 7 strikeouts, make that 8 strikeouts already. And that one low and in. And 4 of those strikeouts, Vince, against the top 3 batters in this order. 2 of them against R.J. Holmes, has been one of the hottest hitters on the team.
Maybe not even one of, just incredible work on the mound so far.
Now he steps off and will have a word with his catcher, Gray, before the 2-2 pitch. So nobody on for the Power, but a run has come across in the inning by way of a Caden Richards long ball. He extends his on-base streak to 13 games. Williams fouls this one back over into Sunrise Park. Williams.
Was that the Wii Sports theme
It
I heard?
is.
That is awesome.
Williams, a redshirt sophomore at St. Mary's up in the Bay Area. 2-2 pitch. Line drive up the middle, base hit. So Williams with a 2-out knock. Fought hard for that one. A long at-bat. And that will bring up Trevor Banning, who is 1 for 2 with a triple, a run scored, and a strikeout.
Now batting number 20, Trevor Banning.
So now a meeting on the mound. Oaks will be allowed to continue. He will not come out, and reasonably so. He's been fantastic today.
It'll be interesting to see if Williams is running here. He's got 2 stolen bases on the season. Entering this contest, the Power 36 stolen bases, 7 caught stealing.
Trevor Banning, another guy playing D1 up in the Bay Area for the Santa Clara Broncos, one of 2 alma maters of my amazing mother. Here is the first pitch in the 2-out count to Trevor Banning. And that one just a little bit low, 1-0.
Did your mom transfer?
She studied business at UC Santa Barbara and then got her master's in business administration at the University of Santa Clara.
Wow, double dip.
Smart lady.
Yeah.
1-0 pitch. Slider in for a called strike. I'm not sure why the smart gene wasn't passed on to me. Gee, thanks,
Stop
Mom.
it. You're doing a great job.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. Just a little bit low. 2-1. That's why I'm involved in the world of sport and not the world of business. She is a lot better with numbers than I will ever be. 2-1 pitch to Trevor Banning, and he shoots this one very high, but not deep into left. De La Torre settles underneath, makes the catch. The power strike on a solo shot by Caden Richards. They cut the lead to 2. It's 4-2 here at Palm Springs Stadium. We go to the 6th inning when we come back.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Hello, Power Baseball fans. At SBMP Attorneys, we believe in the power of community. And that's why we proudly support the Palm Springs Power, our hometown baseball team. After a memorable championship season in 2024, capping off the team's 20th anniversary, we're all very excited about the 2025 Power team. SBMP Attorneys and the Palm Springs Power are 2 teams that are committed to excellence, community, and the spirit of winning. We'll see you all at the ballpark.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun creations like ice cream nachos and the cotton candy burrito. for a limited time, come in and try your luck. Any soft serve that weighs exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shakes in Palm Springs and Cathedral City facing the Mary Pickford. Franchise opportunities available too. Monster Shakes, a delicious mess.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. Top 6. Connor Wild out for his 3rd inning of work. Power trail 4-2 to the Inland Valley Pirates, and stepping in for the 3rd time, Xavier Cadena, and he knocks this one foul off to the left. 0-1. Cadena is 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Vince, not sure if we've seen the last of Ryan Oakes, but across 5 innings, 8 strikeouts, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. Pretty impressive stuff.
Impressive against any team, but especially the Power. I mean, they've held Palm Springs without any crooked numbers. That's something that this team has done very consistently.
1-1 pitch is shot up the middle. Bianchino with a very nice diving stab, but cannot make the throw in time. A really nice effort from Bianchino. Looked like there was no way he was going to get to that ball, but it's a base hit regardless. And tomorrow in the line score, it will show up as a line drive up the middle.
Well, that's a big leadoff runner to get in the 9 spot. Now top of the order, coming up with a man on.
So 3, make that 4 out of 6 innings. The Pirates have found a way to get their leadoff runner on, and that's a big reason why they have the lead partner.
Absolutely. It's just that relentless approach. You're getting that many guys on. Get them on, get them over, get them in.
0-1 to Briseno, the leadoff man, who's 0 for 1 with a pair of walks and a strikeout. Also had an RBI. 1-1 on the ball inside. Pitch from Wild is a fastball off the outside, 2-1. A home run by Caden Richards in the home half of the 5th. 89 miles an hour off the bat. 362 feet the other way. Here's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, impressive. We got the numbers, too.
Get the numbers so quick thanks to our in-house TrackMan expert, Luke. It's a great job of getting us those numbers very quickly. 2-2 pitch to Briseno. Up and away, 3-2.
No surprise, Luke's a pretty good chess player. 1,600 on chess.com last I checked.
Wow. That is much higher than I will ever be. I think the highest I ever got was somewhere in the 900s. It's a tough game. It requires a lot of intellect and a lot of thinking. 3-2 pitch from Wild. Off the outside, ball 4. You a chess player?
A little bit, yeah. It was always my goal to reach 2,000, but you reach a certain point where, you just got to start really studying things. And I kind of realized that, it's the equivalent of saying you're good at juggling. It's the amount of time that you're putting into it. I mean, unless you're able to have a serious passion for it, it's a grind continuing to improve.
It is one of the most mentally taxing games there is. 0-1 the count now to Jackson Gray, the catcher.
Well, I remember reading, and I'm still not sure if I fully believe it, that chess players burn a serious amount of calories during their games.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I'd imagine all the stress certainly helps. 1-1 to Gray. One pitch, swinging a high pop up over the bleachers and out of play.
Sound effects just killing it, as always.
Part of what makes the environment here at Palm Springs Stadium so great. You should join us for a game. Tickets start at just $10. $8 for seniors, $5 for kids 12 and under. Season tickets, just $100. That one on the ground through third. Richards to second for 1. Bianchino back to first. Got him, double play. So for Wild, 2 are down now with a runner off of third. And that is huge, partner, to get at least most of the way out of this jam.
Absolutely. And we've seen multiple innings where the Pirates get 7 guys on. And they haven't had an inning where they've scored more than 2, but when you get that much traffic, it's clear that something big can brew. So to kind of alleviate some of that pressure in a spot like this, when you're down 2 runs, that's a big-time defensive play from a big-time player.
That one slashed foul on the ground. Wild got to get out of this with a man on third, 2 down after the double play ball. Richards was the one who initiated the double play. He's been all over the place offensively and defensively for the Power, but really important for Wild to not give that home run RBI right back. So 0-1 the count, called strike, 0-2. Quickly ahead here of Mark DiCarlo, the right fielder. Oh-2. On the ground softly towards Hasso, but foul. Who was your favorite baseball player growing up?
Ooh, I'm a Brewer guy, so it was, Prince Fielder.
Ooh.
Just nukes, man.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
0-2 pitch. Got him with a foul tip, strikeout. So the inning is over. No runs come across, and Wild works his way out of a huge jam. We go to the last of the 6. It's 4-2 Pirates over the Power when we come back to Palm Springs Stadium.
The Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
So we finally have a new pitcher for the Inland Valley Pirates. Best news the Power have gotten all night. It's Isaiah Waltz, and he will face Alex Hasso. So Oaks qualifies for the win. Goes 5 innings. 2-run ball. First pitch to Hasso from Waltz is in for a called strike. 0-1.
And you'd have to say the strikeout's the most impressive part of it. A Power team notoriously rarely strike out.
Part of that small ball approach is putting the ball in play. And they've been so good at that, as that one is left off the outside by Walls. 2-0. Make that 1-1 for Hasso. Pitch. Called strike right at the top of the zone, 1-2. On the ground to second, took a hop off the mound. Nice pick by Helene over there. Throw to first. In time, one away.
Hasso was hustling there, though.
Now batting number 12, Matthew McCotte.
So Hasso 0 for 1 now on the night with a sac fly and a walk. And here's McCotte, who's 1 for 2 with a base hit. So 2 really high quality at bats for Hasso. That one, not so much. McCotte now batting from the left side as he takes a called strike. First at bat he's had against a right-handed pitcher all night. I bet he's glad to do so with the wind blowing out towards right field.
Yep. Had a base hit last time up.
0-1 pitch to McCotte, takes off the outside, 1-1. And one thing I love about your Milwaukee Brewers partner is Brian Anderson is one of the absolute best in the business. Such a great commentator. McCotte fouls this one back.
Yep, we've been lucky. Great Bob Uecker as well, Wisconsin legend.
Rest in peace. One-two pitch to McCotte. This one popped high in the air, and it lands foul, and almost came into the broadcast booth. Producer Ethan Oliveras thought he might have had it, and it hopped onto the deck above the broadcast booth. So 1-2 to McCotte. Ethan's been clamoring for a foul ball to come into the booth, and the one day he wasn't here a couple days ago, we got one. We never let him hear the end of that as that one's foul back, 1-2.
I think it's probably good that one got far away because it seemed like Ethan is willing to risk his own safety by maybe diving out the window. Just the risk reward there. To say it's not worth it's an understatement.
It is not worth it as McCotte lifts this one high, but in the ballpark, edging towards foul territory, and now it'll get back out of play. So McCotte battling, and it'll remain 1-2. If you're just joining us, Jack Lennon, Vincent Hesprick, bottom 6, power trail the Pirates 4-2. McCotte will ask for time. One and two pitch to Matt McCotte, and he lines this one right to short on one hop. Brasano throws to first in time. So 2 really nice putouts by the middle infield here for the Pirates in the last of the 6, and that will bring up Junie Rodriguez.
And we've talked about how strikeouts have been the bugaboo for the Power offense, but you also got to tip your cap to the Pirates defense as well. It's been nothing but clean from start to finish so far.
Rodriguez is 0 for 2, a pop out to third and a strikeout. First pitch from Walls, just off the outside, 1-0. Rodriguez takes an off-speed pitch for a called strike, 1-1. First at bat of the night for Rodriguez against a right-hander. That one just off the outside. 2-1. Rodriguez having a good year, and on-base percentage well over 460. 2-1 pitch. Just a little high. 3-1. Bianchina, the caboose hitter, is on deck. 3-1 pitch from Walls, and Rodriguez takes high, ball 4. So a nice at-bat there by Junie Rodriguez to try and get a 2-out rally started here for the Power.
Well, Rodriguez, no stolen bases so far in the season. We've seen a steal. 1 steal for the Power.
It was Jaden Sanchez who stole second in the 3rd inning. Now the pitch to Bianchina is up and away, 1-0. This is part of the advantage of having a guy like Bianchina in that 9-hole. It's really like the lineup has already turned over. 1-0 to A.J. Bianchina. Here it is. Off the outside, 2-0. Pickoff throw to first. Rodriguez back without a tag. Now another pickoff move to first by Walls. Rodriguez dives safely back. Two-0 pitch. Bianchina takes. Strike one. Two and one pitch to A.J. Bianchina, and he takes a healthy rip here, 2-2. Now Walls sets and fires off the outside with a fastball, 3-2. Full count. Rodriguez off first, 2 down. Bianchina takes, strike 3 called, and right down the middle that was. So we go to the 7th inning. The final third of this game will begin when we come back. It's 4-2 Pirates.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu. Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. We got a pinch hitter for the Pirates. Jordan Duramontes will pinch hit, and he takes the first pitch off the outside. Joe Godoy, the new pitcher for the Power from the University of Redlands. 1-0 pitch is shot foul off to the right side.
Attention Power fans, now pitching for the Power, number 39, Joe Godoy.
Godoy's appeared in one game this year. 3 innings of work. 2 earned runs.
So Viramontes is 2 for 3 with an RBI. And now he shoots this one on the ground. Hasso to Godoy, 1 away.
And Godoy hustling to cover first. Want to leave a good first impression.
Love to see that. Dan Cunningham will come up. He is 1 for 3 with a run scored and a base hit. So Cunningham goes after the first pitch and a big swing and a miss, 0-1. There's the 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-2. From Joe Godoy to Dane Cunningham. Godoy's got him in an 0-2 hole. There's a pitch. Got him swinging a splitter in the dirt. 2 down. Beautiful AB there from Godoy, partner.
Absolutely. First 2 batters, first 2 outs. Obviously the Power have the offensive ability to take the lead. Still got plenty of outs to work with. But you're going to need your pitching to hold serve here and keep this deficit at 2 going forward.
So here is Rob De La Torre stepping in for the 4th time. He is 1 for 2 with a base hit and a walk. Grounded out to second in his last appearance. And he takes up high here, 1-0. Now on the outside with a fastball, 1-1. So 1-1 to Robert De La Torre. 2 down here for Godoy. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One-two pitch from Godoy. Got him swinging with the fastball, and a high fastball it was. So 1-2-3 goes Godoy against the Pirates in his 2nd outing of the year. He strikes out a pair, and it is stretch time here at the ballpark. The Power trail 4-2 from Palm Springs Stadium.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in-app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
My bad.
Leading off hitting for the Power, number 7, Jaden Sanchez.
So last of the 7th. Jaden Sanchez steps in, takes a called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Top of the Power lineup, Sanchez, Richards, Holmes due up, and partner, this is where the Power need to make some noise. Swinging a high fly ball out towards right center field, moving over and underneath it. DiCarlo makes a lunging catch, one away quickly on 2 pitches. Down goes Sanchez.
Now batting number 27, Caden Richards.
Here's Richards. Remember what happened in his last at bat? Went the other way.
Yeah, Power would have loved to get him up with a man on. Hit a home run, his 3rd of the year last time up.
And an impressive shot it was the other way. Cleared the right field wall by 12 feet. As that one is high, 1-0. 362 the final distance as it hit off that shed over the right field wall. So 1-0 to Caden Richards, and he takes a called strike a little bit high, but a nice frame job by Gray. This one popped high in the air.
Uh-oh, can't find it. Oh.
Coming in, Sedena makes the catch.
Cadena, he was shrugging there for a minute. He couldn't find it, but he just off an instinct got himself closer. And then when he found it, he happened to be close enough to make the catch.
I think an experienced baseball player will kind of, if they can't find it, kind of play it off the sound of the bat. It wasn't a great contact made by Richards, so Cadena probably knew this one wasn't going all the way back to the warning track. So here's R.J. Holmes, and he is 0 for 2 with a walk and a pair of Ks. He takes up high on the first pitch, 1-0. Power need Holmes to get on base here with 2 down, nobody on. Last of the 7th, they trail by a pair. Here is the pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to R.J. Holmes is up 2-1. What sports did you play growing up?
Football, did some baseball, tennis, track.
Look at this
Fun
guy.
run.
Multi-sport athlete. There it is.
What do they say? Jack of all trades, master of none.
I'm stealing that line. I've never heard that before, but it's a good one. 3-1 is the count to R.J. Holmes. With 2 down, nobody on here. Bottom 7. Power trail by a pair, and this one shot foul. And right next to 2 young ladies who were staring at their phones and had no idea it was coming. 3-2 it'll be. I've never seen such a shocked look on a young lady's face. I mean, that must have been 6 inches away from her right foot. 3-2 pitch. Got him with a foul tip. Inning over. Power go down in order. 2 flyouts and a strikeout for Walls. The inning is over. We go to the final 2 frames of this ballgame. The Power trail here from Palm Springs Stadium. It's 4-2 Pirates.
It's a family setting, you know. We come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Welcome back to the best baseball stadium in the Coachella Valley here at Palm Springs Stadium. Jack Glennon, Vince Hesprick Vince, what has been working not so well for the Power lineup in this game?
Well, the Power have just struggled to consistently get guys on. I mean, we saw a bit of power on this one. Trevor Banning had a triple to lead off the second, and a sac fly got him in. And then you saw a solo homer from Caden Richards to make it 2 runs, but you just haven't quite seen as many walks as we expected in this one.
So here's Cade Cerrone, and he fouls this one off to the right and out of play.
And I take that as a compliment to the Pirates because, I mean, it seems to say if you take long enough, eventually you'll get a walk. But these pitchers have been consistently pumping in strikes, and they have reaped the rewards.
0-1 pitch is high, and you know what is the funniest part about that inning for me? Those 2 young ladies who almost got domed by a foul ball have not learned their lesson. They went right back to staring at their phones.
Yeah, you're getting a text. Got to answer.
Got to answer. 1-1. It's high. 2-1. You would think that if you were looking at your phone and a foul ball nearly hits you square in the head, maybe you'd be a little more aware of your surroundings. But no, as this one's grounded to third. Richards a dive, and it's off the glove of Banning. So base hit it will be for Cerrone. One aboard here in the top of the 8th.
I think they're going to call that an error on the scoreboard. It's kind of a tricky one. I think that Caden Richards, I mean, obviously you respect your third baseman diving out trying to make that play, but I think if he got a glove on it or not, either way, it was a bit of a distraction, and Trevor Banning found himself unable to field that one cleanly.
So here is Haline, and Haline is 0 for 2, a sac fly reached on an error. And he takes off the inside here. It's 1-0. Power find themselves trailing late in the ball game for the first time in weeks. On an 8-game win streak currently, this one, a pickoff throw to first. Diving back safely is Cerrone.
Yeah, Power coming in at 11-1. Pirates 2-3.
Betch tapped foul on a check swing.
Hey, Steven, it's a little quiet in here. Could our fans start doing a cheer?
If you're the Pirates, this is your chance to land a real haymaker. 2 runs, definitely not safe against the Power, but you got your leadoff runner on thanks to some serendipitous defense.
So here's the 1-1 pitch from Joe Godoy, and he tries to pick off the runner at first, not in time. Diving back safely, Cerrone again. One pitch. Cerrone does not go. Here's a called strike on the inside corner, 1-2. One-two pitch on the ground sharply, but foul down the third base line. So we'll do it again, 1-2 from Godoy to Cerrone. One and two the count. Got him going. So one away here. A check swing could not hold up, did Cerrone. Strike 3. That brings up Xavier Cadena.
Now batting number 12, Xavier Cadena.
Cadena's 1 for 3 with a base hit. Now pickoff throw again, not in time. First pitch, up and away, 1-0. Pickoff throw back to first, not in time. Cerrone back safely. Pitch to Xavier Cadena. Cerrone thought about going, did not. It's outside, 2-0. To a pitch. Up high, throw it on to second. They got him. So, after 4 pickoff attempts from Godoy, almost like he was predicting the future, Cerrone broke for second, and he was caught stealing. Gunned down by Brett Williams. What a throw down to second.
And I know it's not considered, part of the unwritten rules, don't want to throw over too many times. But look, when you've got an important run at first, you've got nothing to lose to make sure that runner is feeling as uncomfortable as possible.
3-0 pitch, pumped in with a fastball for a strike.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep the noise up, fans. Let's go.
3-1 pitch, tapped foul, 3-2. So, Godoy has ran the count full against Cadena. And we're going to have a payoff pitch with 2 down here in the top half of the 8th. Power trail 4-2. Crucial inning to get out of scoreless. The Power pitching staff has done their job. It's on the lineup to get this team home with a win. 3-2 with 2 down. A diving snatch by Richards over at third. The inning is over. What a catch over there by Caden Richards. It'll be Williams, Banning, and Hasso to lead things off in the bottom half of the 8th. When we come back from Palm Springs Stadium.
All right, fans, get your raffle tickets ready. It's time to find out the winner of our 50.
Management Trust is a 100% employee-owned company. Every employee has a vested interest in providing memorable experiences to every homeowner and board members of HOAs. It's a very powerful thing. No homeowners association is too small or too large for us to manage. From community maintenance services to customized absentee home care, the Management Trust provides just about every service any homeowner could ask for.
Hi, I'm Damien with the Management Trust. We're community management built differently for your homeowners association. To find out how, give me a call.
Outdoor living in the Coachella Valley is spectacular, and Tessera is the premier builder of outdoor living spaces in the desert. Nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Quality first is quite a philosophy to live by. But world-class ingredients are the foundation of great meals. And we wouldn't have it any other way. At Kaiser Grill in downtown Palm Springs, we believe you deserve the best. So whether it's dinner for 2 or a celebration with 200 friends, quality is our promise to you. Because quality is king. Quality is Kaiser.
Will Stadley is the new pitcher for the Inland Valley Pirates after a diving snag by Caden Richards to end the top half of the 8th. It'll be Brett Williams to lead things off for the Power.
And Richards has had himself some kind of showing so far. Had a home run, now leads the team, or increased his lead, I should say, over the team. And then, yeah, that defensive play, laying out. And we saw him lay out the other way and maybe inadvertently cause a bit of an error earlier in the inning. So a chance to showcase why he's going all out on those kind of plays.
Williams goes after the first pitch, lines it to right, coming into Carlo, and it will drop. Base hit. So Williams with his second leadoff single of the day, both of which have gone to right field. So a much-needed leadoff runner aboard here for Trevor Banning.
Williams got himself a 3-hit game.
All 3 of which are singles, but that will be more than enough, especially for a catcher. So here is Banning. He's already tripled. Power could use another one right here.
And Williams had that caught stealing as well. Gunning down a runner.
Now Banning takes a good pitch right off the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
Seven hits for the Power, 8 for the Pirates.
That one up and away. 1-1 the count to Trevor Banning.
Bailey, it's a little quiet down there. Let's get these fans to make some noise. Hey, fans, ready? Let's go.
There's a 1-1 pitch. Shot foul. So Stadley now has Banning behind 0-2. Banning 1 for 3 with a triple, a run scored. Scored the inaugural run of the day for the Power. It was after that triple that Alex Hasso, the newly engaged man, hit a sacrifice fly to right field to get Banning in. For the 1-2, we'll get a pickoff throw. One and 2 the count to Trevor Banning from Will Stadley. Here it is. Banning takes strike 3 called, and he knew it. So Banning is retired, and that will bring up Alex Hasso. So a big strikeout for Will Stadley to slow this inning down.
Alex Hasso.
This is the fourth pitcher we've seen the Pirates use. Had an interesting rotation where we had a pitcher wearing 14 sub in for a pitcher wearing 14. So Ryder Gibson was the one who pitched the last inning for the Pirates. But yeah, Will Stadley coming in and continuing the momentum here.
The Inland Valley Pirates certainly not making the job any easier on your broadcasters. There's a first pitch strike.
Well, I give credit to Ryder because he ran up here to the booth and yelled that he was changing his number from 1 to 14.
We always appreciate when a player goes out of their way to do that. 14, a good number, especially for a pitcher. 0-1 to Hasso, and he takes up above his head, 2-1. Scratch shot, it's 1-1 to Hasso. Hasso is 0 for 1 with a walk, a sac fly, and a run batted in. So he's had a good day.
Yep.
Chance to extend upon that good day here. 1-1 the count with 1 out. Here's a pitch. Hasso takes a healthy rip and fouls it over the lights in right field.
I'm going to say, let's go Power, and you're going to kick your feet on the stands and make some noise. Ready? Let's go Power! Let's go Power!
So 1-2 the count to Alex Hasso. Pitch. Hasso lines it to left field, base hit. Coming over to field at De La Torre, he will throw it back in. The 8th hit of the day for the Power and the first for Alex Hasso. And just 24 hours after getting engaged, he is 1 for 2 with a base hit, a run batted in, a walk, and a sacrifice fly. Good day for Alex Hasso. And here is Matthew Makate. Makate, if he were to reach, would be followed by Rodriguez, assuming he doesn't roll into a double play, knock on wood. There's a first pitch, and he grounds it towards the right side. Throw to second for 1. Bino throw back to first. So Makate does roll into a fielder's choice. It's a 3-4 fielder's choice. That brings up Junie Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 0 for 2 with a pop-out, a strikeout, and a walk. RBI opportunity here for Rodriguez. A base hit will bring the Power within 1. And with good speed on first with Makate, a gap shot will tie this game. So Rodriguez, a favorable matchup, lefty-righty. Rodriguez, the left-hander, stands in and takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike.
No stolen bases for Alex. We'll see if he wants, so we know the teams are more hesitant to throw to second when you got a guy at third.
And Rodriguez swings and hits a high pop-up. Braceno makes the catch. So the Power strand a pair. We go to the final frame. It's the Inland Valley Pirates for the Palm Springs Power 2 when we come back.
For 20 years, our family's mission has been simple. It all starts at Stuffed.
where exceptional service meets bold flavors. Every crust, a masterpiece. Cocktails crafted to perfection in an atmosphere that brings family and friends together. Stuffed pizza, dine-in or takeout. Savor and enjoy at our 2 locations. Quality, service, family legacy, it all starts at Stuffed.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Monster Shakes, the best ice cream creations in the desert and only place in the world that serves all 10 flavors of Dole Soft Serve. The winner of the best soft serve and smoothies, home to the world's best date shake and other fun creations like ice cream nachos and the cotton candy burrito. For a limited time, come in and try your luck. Any soft serve that weighs exactly 16 ounces is free. Monster Shakes in Palm Springs and Cathedral City facing the Mary Pickford. Franchise opportunities available too. Monster Shakes, a delicious mess.
Welcome back to beautiful Southern California. Jack Lennon, Vince Hesprick here to bring you the call of this one. The Pirates lead the Power 4-2 as we go to the top half of the ninth. Joe Godoy will return to pitch the ninth inning for the Power, and he will first face the leadoff man, Armando Briseno. Who takes the first pitch, strike on the outside corner.
And Briseno's reached safely 3 times, all walks.
And a mighty hack and a whole lot of nothing for Briseno, nothing in 2.
One of those walks in the second was bases loaded, got him an RBI. Also struck out in the 4th.
0-2 off the outside. So it is 1-2 to Armando Briseno. The pitch from Godoy. Got him swinging with the high fastball. Just lit up Briseno's eyes right there on the high meat. 1 away.
And give some credit to these power pitchers. It kind of felt like with the rate that the Pirates were scoring early on that the Power might be in some trouble. But ever since getting that 4th run, the 4th inning, it's been nails for this bullpen.
That one, drilled him right in the back. Godoy, that pitch never even close to the zone, and that's the first hit by pitch of the day for a power pitcher. So Jackson Gray, the catcher, will take first for free. And that brings up Mark DiCarlo.
That's part of why we love this game. Your pitcher is going to be going lights out, but it just takes a few slips, and all of a sudden you're back in trouble.
First pitch to DiCarlo, low and away, 1-0. So 1-0 to Mark DiCarlo, who has a very open stance, feet far apart. The pitch, thought about going, did not, 2-0. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Swinging a tapper, foul down the left field line, 2-1. Two and one, the count to Mark DiCarlo with a man off of first, 1 out. That pitch. Ooh, just low and downstairs. 3-1. 3-1 the count to DiCarlo. Runner does not go. Ball 4. So the walk for Mark DiCarlo. 2 free passes here, a hit by pitch, a walk, and now, like you mentioned, Vince, Godoy in some trouble.
And a runner back in scoring position for the Pirates. Would this be a big-time insurance run or what?
It sure would be. Here's Jordan Viramontes for the 5th time.
Especially with Bianchino leading off next inning.
And he shoots this one foul down the right field line and out of play. Viramontes is 2 for 4 with a RBI, a double, and a base hit. He's also grounded out twice, once to second, once to first. So looking for his 3rd hit of the night and his 2nd RBI. And now Godoy will step off. Godoy through 2 innings had not walked or hit a batter of the Pirates, and now he's done both across the last 2 hitters. And now a line drive into center field. That is going to drop over the head of Jaden Sanchez, who completely misread it. Coming around third and scoring is going to be Jackson Gray, and following him in is Mark DiCarlo. So a 2-run double. It's his 3rd RBI of the night for Viramontes, and that is huge insurance for the Inland Valley Pirates.
Oh, and Sanchez very close to the right route at that one. He was roaring at full speed, got a decent jump at it, but by the time he reached a spot where the ball was going to be, it was just over his head off the wall, and that allows 2 runs to score.
So now a completely different ball game, partner. It is 6-2 for the Pirates. They double their lead with 1 swing of the bat, and those 2 free passes really looming large now. This one off the outside to Dane Cunningham. Cunningham is 1 for 4 with a base hit, a run scored, and a strikeout. And he goes after this pitch and fouls it back.
You can tell Goody looks a little bit frustrated, but the pitcher that's also allowed to run before is every single pitcher of all time. So 4 runs, not impossible for the Power. Just got to buckle down here, 1 out.
This one crushed down the left field line, hooking, foul. Boy, that one was gone by a good 40 feet. And very luckily for Godoy, it will show up as a very, very long strike.
What building is that over there?
That would be the warehouse, I believe, where the electrical units are kept. So it is 1 and 2. That one low and away, 2 and 2. Godoy looked like he didn't want to come into the zone again after that last pitch. I mean, just a towering shot. And I can't blame him. Here is the 2-2 pitch from Joe Godoy. It is strike 3 swinging. So a fastball came right after him despite the long foul ball. 2 down here in the top of the 9th.
Yep, an impressive long drive, but it goes down as a K nonetheless. Good bounce back from Joe Goody. Or Godoy, pardon me.
So here is Robert De La Torre. He is 1 for 3 with a base hit and a walk, and he takes a called strike here on the inside corner, 0-1. The 1 pitch is tapped foul off to the right side towards Alexander Hasso. So 0-2 the count to De La Torre. Oh, 2 pitch off the outside, and it squirts away. And advancing to third on the wild pitch is going to be Viramontes. So that extra runner advancing and now is just 90 feet away. So any base hit into the outfield, sure to get him in.
That's the first wild pitch we've seen for both teams.
Can't happen again here with a runner leading off of third. Here is Godoy. The pitch, up and away, 2-2. That one slashed foul off the netting, and 2-2 it will remain. Two-two pitch coming up. 2 down here. Top 9. Power trail by 4. That one does get away. This one will be a pass ball, but it doesn't matter. Either way, the run's going to score 7-2. And that, partner, just cannot happen.
Ooh, yeah. Wonder if it was the right location. Not sure exactly what happened, but yeah, I mean, you said it. Pretty consequential run. Lead now up to 5 for the Pirates.
So they now lead 7-2. That one pretty avoidable. A wild pitch and a pass ball. Get the runner home from second without a base hit. So here is ball 4. And De La Torre keeps an already long 9th inning going here with the walk. And Casey Deal is going to make a switch with 2 down here in the top of the 9th. And we will get that new pitcher to you when we come back from Palm Springs Stadium. It's 7-2 Pirates in a big 9th inning.
Think of the highest quality you can imagine. Now, think higher.
Hamburgers, all about.
Thank you for calling the Sandwich Spot. Is this a sandwich emergency? It's a sandwich emergency!
Great sandwiches made with love. The Sandwich Spot. Love all, eat all. Located in downtown Palm Springs inside of the Henry Frank Arcade.
Jessup Auto Plaza has been proudly serving the Coachella Valley since 1938 as your trusted family-owned auto destination. Now, electrify your drive with the Valley's most extensive range of electric vehicles. Drive the Chevrolet Blazer, Equinox, Silverado, the powerful GMC Hummer, Sierra, and the distinctive Cadillac Lyriq. Silent power, bold performance. Electrify your drive. Jessup Auto Plaza. Since 1938, the EV brands you love, the family you trust.
So here is Cade Cerrone with a man off of first, 2 down. The new pitcher is Quinn Stewart for the Power, the big right-hander. And that one almost hit him in the head. He had to literally jump out of the way. Ended up on the ground, just collapsed in an effort to avoid that one. So Stewart with a little bit of chin music, a lot of bit of chin music there on the first pitch. 1-0 as the runner on the wild pitch, very wild pitch, advances to second. So now another man in scoring position here. And all very avoidable mistakes. This whole rally was built on walks and hit by pitches.
Yeah, that was the 3rd time this inning that we've seen a ball get by and a runner advance after it was clean throughout the rest of this game.
3rd time in the last 10 pitches. Now it's 2-0 to Cerrone, as that one wasn't close either. Here's a 2-0 pitch. This one fouled back well over our heads, so Stewart gets back into the count with a foul ball strike, 2-1. Here is Stewart's 2-1 pitch against Cade Cerrone. Cerrone takes down low, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Up and in. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued by the Power bullpen. And that will bring up Nate Heline. And Heline is 0 for 3 with a sac fly.
And the Pirates still very motivated to keep adding on. Power have scored double digits 5 of the last 6 games, and also got to mention that the Power took down the Pirates in the championship last year to make it a three-peat. So the Pirates, a chance at some well-earned revenge. 5-run lead, and you can bet that they want to keep it rolling.
They've certainly played like it. This one, the 0-1 pitch, is swung on a miss in the dirt. So Stewart has got Heline down 0-2 with 2 down here. Power trails 7-2 after a big 9th inning from the Pirates. Oh, 2 pitch from Quinn Stewart. Here it is. Got him chasing in the dirt. Up with it, Brett Williams. Throw down to Husso in time. The inning at long last for the Power bullpen over. We go to the last of the 9th. The Power trail 7-2.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Across the Coachella Valley, you'll find our communities powered by short-term rentals. These rentals bring visitors and dollars to the region. Whether attending events, checking out the art scene, or dining at restaurants, when they spend money, we all score. The nearly $1 billion impact of short-term vacation rentals generates tax revenues that fund police, firefighters, education, and many other programs that improve our daily lives. To learn why short-term rentals are a grand slam for the home team, visit onecv.org.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Do.
Last of the 9th. Power trying to make it not the last of the game. Kenny Ryan will pinch hit for A.J. Bianchina, despite the right-handed pitcher Will Stadley coming out for his 2nd inning of work. So it'll be Ryan, Sanchez, Richards due up for the Power here. Bottom 9, they trail 7-2. Here's the first pitch to Ryan, and he chases a high fastball, 0-1. Up one downstairs, 1-1 to Ryan.
Ryan in 13 at-bats, 7 hits. Really fun weapon.
Ryan takes low with a slider, 2-1.
This is 4th game he's appeared in.
Ryan needs to find a way to reach no matter what. Power just need base runners, and it's lined right at Cerrone. 1 away.
Now batting number 7, Jaden Sanchez.
That's a tough break.
Yeah, Ryan got the contact there that's led to that .538 average he had coming in. Just, placed it wrong, and it's been that kind of night for the Power.
So here's Jaden Sanchez. Power down to their final 2 outs as this one is left off the outside. Hard to make much anything happen. Down by 5. Can't hit a 5-run homer, and not that that's what Ryan was trying to do, but that can be the mindset sometimes for some of these hitters. Try and get it all back at once, but just not possible here. Down by 5. 2-0 to Jaden Sanchez. Need a base runner here. Sanchez lines it, a bloop into left center field, base hit. So it's almost like he heard us up here, partner. Sanchez reaches on the single. His 2nd hit of the night. That brings up Caden Richards.
Yeah, just keep on getting base runners. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to be really excited to see the Power tomorrow, no matter how this one closes out. They know that this wasn't their best performance, both in the field and the batter's box, but there's a coach who's going to get this squad motivated for game 2. It's Casey Dill.
No doubt about that. Power sitting at 11-1 for a reason.
Yep.
And this guy at the plate has been a part of that big reason. Caden Richards has been utterly fantastic. If you missed it, he hit his 3rd home run of the night the other way tonight. Second time he's gone opposite field for a home run. That's a strike. 0-1 to Richards.
And the Pirates just not a team to be reckoned with. Although the Power got him in the championship.
0-1 count to Richards. Swinging a line shot in the right center field. This one is going to get down for extra bases. And it kicks up off against the bottom of the wall. Heading to third, dropping anchor there, Sanchez. Richards into second, stand-up double. Power got another base runner, and that'll bring up R.J. Holmes.
And another extra base hit for Caden Richards. He's up to 6 on the day.
And perhaps even more impressive, another extra base hit the other way. So that will bring up R.J. Holmes.
Now batting number 24, R.J. Holmes.
And the Pirates last year took down the Power the first 2 times that these teams played. Not a team to be reckoned with.
Don't be fooled by their 2-3 record. Here's R.J. Holmes, and he takes a healthy hack, looking for the aforementioned 5-run homer there, but it lands harmlessly in the glove of Jackson Gray, 0-1.
Well, you get one more man on. You're then in bloop and a blast range. Just trying to bring that tying run up.
Pitch up high, 1-1. Brett Williams is on deck. He's got 3 hits, so if Holmes can reach it, get the right guy up to the plate. That one low and away, 2-1. Power need 5 to tie here, bottom 9, 6 to go home happy. I don't think anyone in this ballpark is thinking that far ahead. 2 men on. R.J. Holmes up to the plate, 2-1 count, 1 away here, bottom 9. Will Stadley delivers. Holmes cuts and fouls it back into the catcher's mitt. 2-2.
Scoring position. Let's make some noise. Yeah. I can't hear you.
So Holmes steps back in. Fans trying to get this Power team a jolt. Here's a 2-2 pitch from Will Stadley, and it's a big one. And it's up high, 3-2. So a crucial pitch upcoming. If Holmes can reach, Power got a shot to make some noise. Stadley steps off before the big 3-2 pitch, now gets back onto the mound. There it is. And Sanchez takes strike 3 called right down the middle. 2 down here, bottom 9. So Williams comes up. He represents the last chance for the Power, who are in danger of dropping to 11-2. Williams has got 3 hits already, and he takes a healthy rip here. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch, just off the outside, 1-1. Brett Williams, 3 for 4, 3 base hits. But the Power just haven't been able to bring him in. He has not scored a run. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Williams takes off the outside, 2-1. Here is the 2-1 pitch to Williams, and he takes way high, 3-1.
You like to root Sandstorm?
Well, I've been hearing a lot of it. And I think at this ballpark it's a staple. So here is the 3-1 pitch. And, that one was pretty clearly off the outside. Instead, strike number 2. So the Power down to their final strike. Williams had already begun to toss the bat. Three-two pitch, 2 down. Power trail by 5 here, bottom 9. Here's the pitch, swinging a high pop-up back towards us and over our heads. So Williams fighting, and will do it again, 3-2.
You can tell he's amped up right now. Probably should be at first base, but still in the box. Runners at second and third. Chance to cut into this one here in the bottom of the 9th.
Williams looked ticked off after that call. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball down the right field line. Foul. Three-two pitch, 2 down here, bottom 9. Power down to their final strike. Stadley delivers off the outside, ball 4, and it gets away from everybody, so Sanchez will score. A run does come across, 7-3, and the Power have got the tying run on deck.
And that was a fun battle. Great to see Williams stick with it. And that pass ball allows a runner to score. Still down 4, but that alleviates the force over at third base.
So here is Trevor Banning, the Santa Clara product. Tripled and scored a run his first time up. He's struck out twice and flied out since. Power can't afford that here. 2 down, Banning takes off the inside.
Well, you're in bloop on a blast range. Just need one more man on. You got the tying run up.
Banning takes a healthy rip and misses. It's 1-1. The Florida State Seminoles Tomahawk Chop is playing here at the stadium. A nerve-wracking classic. 1-1 the count to Trevor Banning from Will Stadley. The pitch way off the inside, almost hit him, 2-1. Such a great tradition in college football, the Florida State Seminoles, such a historic program. 2-1 the count to Banning. Pitch. Banning takes way high and it gets away. And coming in to score is Richards. So 7-4. Things getting a little more interesting here, Vince.
Yeah, that's multiple pass balls and back-to-back at-bats. I wouldn't expect too many swings here from the Power. You got to force Will Stadley here to get some over the plate.
3-1 pitch to Trevor Banning, and he grounds this one to third. Going to be a tough play. Cerrone throws to first in time. That will be the ball game. Vince, final thoughts.
Well, for the Power, it's going to be really exciting to see this squad come tomorrow. I mean, you got to give all the credit in the world to the Pirates here, taking on the team that bested them in the championship. And they played, I would say, their best game of the year. It was an ambush out the gate. Tyler Crawford, they really bit into his pitch count earlier on, the starter for the Power. And then the Pirates, right as it seemed like that the Power were coming back, they cut into the lead. A 3-spot in the 9th. Winds up extending this lead, and that wound up being very important as well because the Power thought they're going to need 2 runs going into the 9th, and they were able to get 2 runs. Those additional 3 scored by the Pirates that give them the 7-4 win. Great job for them as they get to 3-3 on the season while the Power fall to 11-2.
Power drop game 1 here from Palm Springs Stadium against the Inland Valley Pirates. The final score, 7 runs on 9 hits and no errors for the Pirates. 4 runs on 10 hits and 2 fielding errors by the Power. Please make sure you join us for Game 2 tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. My good friend and colleague Ethan Oliveris will be along. And that will do it from Palm Springs Stadium for us tonight. The Power dropped their 2nd loss of the season, 7-4 against the Inland Valley Pirates. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. For my partner Vincent Hesberg, I've been Jack Lennon. As always, go Power.